starting any exercise program, always get cleared by a primary care doctor. Hey there, Jed Coburn is here with the Exercise Physiology Show. This is episode number 58 and brought to you by YGT Fitness, because why wouldn't you want to just stay at home, right, and work out from there instead of going to the gym and feeling like crap and not having the guidance that you need. But anyway, right, that's YGT Fitness, and you can find that at jedcoburnus.com. Who am I? I'm an exercise physiologist. I'm a former fat kid, former slightly overweight adult, and just an overall dude that just gives a crap, right? Today I received an awesome question from Kathy Gardner. She basically, it says, what is the longest you should work out, and what should you eat before working out, and why, right? So obviously you can see we're at home. Samuel's right here, he's hanging out. So the longest you should work out, it just depends. I would say if you're doing some high interval, some HIIT, right? High interval, high intensity interval training. You don't want to go longer than an hour. If you're going for a run, and I know this is like really crooked, but you know, it'll happen. Yeah, what's up? Got some checks there? Yeah, it's more or less just an hour at most. Let's call it for everything. I'm going to put it out there and say an hour at most. Marathoners go for too long. You know, ultra marathoners go for too long. That's just my opinion. That's just one man's opinion. So you shouldn't go longer than an hour. I'm just going to put it out there and say that. I mean, it's as simple as that. And then why? Because there's what's called muscle loss, or muscle, you know, I mean, once your glycogen is gone out, you know, once the sugar out of your blood is gone, then it'll go from fat. Once your body burns through the excess amount of fat, then it goes into muscle, right? Then you're losing muscle at that point. You want to use my hat? Okay, here's my hat. So from that, then you're losing what your bones need to keep it structurally safe, right? That's what your overall muscle, I can't even say it because the child is trying to take my hat off, right? It's just kind of a distracted show, but that's okay. It takes away from a musculoskeletal system. That's what it is. Otherwise, that's what you want. 60 minutes max. From there, I would say what you eat, right? What would you want to eat? What should you eat? And why? Well, you need the sugar. You need not necessarily like sugar, like let's drink a whole bunch of junk and eat a whole bunch of junk, but what would you eat? You need like an apple with peanut butter is a good one. You could do strawberries, bananas, apples, cottage cheese. You could do some almond butter. Any kind of berries, really. Why? Well, basically it comes down to energy. Energy is needed, right? You need the energy to get through your workout, especially when you're doing high intensity. And if you're doing anything with, you know, my stuff, my workout of the day, it's my WODs, then you will need that energy before, and that's 45 minutes. You want to eat about 45 minutes before your workout, so then it gives your body, you know, plenty of time to get that in the bloodstream. That's a really good question, you know, Kathy. That's a great question, and that goes for anybody. Anybody has a question, you just gotta let me know, and I'll throw it out there. You know, I'll give you my 2 cents. I'm an exercise physiologist. I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science and plenty of nutrition background and understanding. But really it comes down to resources, right? Anybody can look this stuff up. Anybody can Google anything, right? It's just knowing the difference. It's knowing between the good information and the crap information. And there's, sad to say, but there's way more crap out there than there is good. So 60 minutes maximum to wrap it up here. You need something at least 45 minutes before you work out, and then make sure it's, you know, some kind of berries or cottage cheese or, you know, some kind of nut butter. And then you could do it post-workout too, right after workout. Definitely, you know, do the same kind of thing, whether it be berries, you know, an apple with peanut butter or almond butter or walnut butter. I mean, any kind of nut butter is fine. But yeah, that's what it is. It can be as simple as that. If you make it any more complicated, you're just going to probably not do it. Keep it simple. So, with that, kind of a short show today. I'm good with it, just because Samuel's running around, and it's kind of how it works. But if you have questions, always let me know. I'm more than willing to answer them. And I really thank everybody who's out there just cranking along, going through the workouts, watching the show, on the opening emails, checking out, you know, jedcopernus.com. I just launched that. I'm pretty excited for that. And anybody who's supporting me, it's a big deal to me, and it really means something to me, and not just, you know, monetary value, not money, doesn't matter. It really gets, you know, my wheels turning in ways that I can always help people, no matter what. So, yeah, as always, if you are willing to change, right? If you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. And by now, you gotta know, I believe in you. Okay? Now it's your turn. And so does Salmon. Have a great day. Bye for now.